Hello, it is a 30 back again here from the How to Play. Today we're going to how to play the game Monopoly Deal Harry Potter, or Wizarding World Harry Potter, I suppose. This is a new Monopoly Deal game from Hasbro. Now, I just want to say that I know there's been in the board game community a lot of people not being thrilled with companies producing Harry Potter stuff because of J.K. Rowling's viewpoints. I personally don't care one way or the other, and I don't support her viewpoints anyway. Uh, but at the end of the day, Harry Potter is a massive franchise. It's not going anywhere. It's not going away. You can't cancel it, no matter how much you want to. And you don't have to buy the games if you don't want. If you don't like it, if you don't like her viewpoints, you don't have to buy the games or watch the movies. But anyways, I just wanted to clear that up. So let's talk about the game. It is Monopoly Deal with a Harry Potter theme. And it plays, does it say on the box how many people it plays? It doesn't say how many people it plays, but it says here in the rules 2 to 5 players, ages 8 and up. It's 111 cards. Basically, it's 106 cards, or 100, yeah, 6 cards plus these 5 character cards. It's pretty basic Monopoly Deal. You are trying to collect free sets of magical items instead of properties in order to win the game. You do that first, and they have to be different colors. You couldn't use, let's say, 2 sets of brown magical items, for instance, which is possible due to wild cards and stuff, but you're not allowed to do that. In the game, one of the main differences is you have these 5 character cards. There is Harry Potter, Draco Malfoy. I apologize for butchering names. Hermione Granger, sorry, Luna Lovegood, and Cedric Diggory. And I'm disappointed that they don't have Ronald Weasley here, but I get it. They didn't want to make this just a Gryffindor deck. In this case, they have all the houses featured: House of Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, and Gryffindor and Slytherin. Now, I will say I dislike the color they used on this because, well, you can see these names nice and clearly. This one, it's hard to see the name. It just is. It's just a poor color choice, the green that they used on there. Anyways, each player is going to choose one of these characters. They give you special powers. There's a little bit of a flavor text on here as well, but this one, the Harry Potter one, lets you use this card to stop all items you have in any one color from being taken. So I'm going to be that one. Is Draco Malfoy. Let's say you're taking an item for another player. When you take an item from another player, you may take it from a complete set. Normally, if a person has a complete set of magic items or properties, you cannot take anything from that set, but this lets this character do that. Then there's Hermione Granger. Says on the turn, you may take an additional action. There's Luna Lovegood. It says at the start of your turn, draw 3 cards instead of 2. They will do her. And then Cedric Diggory says here at the start of your turn, you may choose to draw from the discard pile instead of the draw pile. So each one gives you a special ability, and you can basically use it every time it's your turn. So everybody's going to start off with 5 cards. The different types of cards you have are magical items, and you're trying to collect these sets. This here indicates how many points you get from other players if you play a card that lets you collect points for that color. So in this case, if I had 2 blue, I'd collect 2 points from every other player by playing that certain card. This is a wild one. It can be used for either color, of course. And these are your currency. And it goes mostly 1 to 5, but there's also 110. Additionally, you have these magical items. These are your action cards. They also count as currency, as you can see. And these let you do different things, like this one, Levy Corvus. Let you take 1 item from any player and place it in front of you, as long as it's not part of a complete set. Unless you're Draco, then you can. And this one is Protego. It lets you block a spell card. So if I try to steal a card from somebody, they can play this and block me. Protego. And then we got some more here. There's a $4. We also have Geminio. This lets you just draw 2 cards. And then Alohomora, which lets you collect 2 points from each other player. And when you're paying points, or money to other players, I guess if you want to call it that, you can only pay from cards that are in front of you. You cannot use cards from your hand. And so if you don't have anything in front of you, you don't pay them anything. If you don't have enough, let's say that I owe them 2 and I only have 1, I just give them 1. If, let's say I owe them 2 and all I have is a 4 or a 3, then I have to give them a 4 free. And you can also use these as currency as well. As you can see, 1, 1, 2. So anyways, on your turn, you're going to be playing up to 3 cards. You can play just 1, or you can play 2, or you can play 3. And you can play any kind. You can play property cards. You can put money in your bank. I simply, put your money down. Or you can play action cards. And you can do, if you want, you can do 3 action cards or 3 property cards. Or you can do put free money into your bank. Or you can do one of each. Whatever actions you want to do, basically. So let's see what I'm going to do on my turn. Maybe I'm going to put this dollar in my bank for one action. And then for a second action, I'm going to put down this and then this. And I have almost 1 complete property. Oh, I forgot, actually, never mind, before I start. I'm supposed to draw, at the start of your turn, you're going to draw 2 cards. Unless you're Luna Lovegood, which you can draw 3. Oh, I got a rat. Nice. And it is power Accio. This lets you choose one of these 2 colors. And you collect points from each player for each item that you have in that color. So, for instance, if I had 2 red properties, or magical items, I would get whatever value it says. Let's say it was blue. Let's say this was a blue one, and I played that, and I had these in front of me. I would get to collect 2 points from each player. Hopefully that makes sense. So I draw my 2 cards. I'm going to put some money in my bank, and then I'm going to put down these 2 properties. Now, when it comes to these wild ones, you can always take this out and make this the other color later on. But for now, we'll put it as a blue. And so I have put some money down and played 2 cards. So 1, 2, 3, and that's my 3 actions. The next player is going to go. Here's a block spell and a steal. Let's get to Geminio. Now you do have a hand limit of 7 cards on your turn, so you can actually draw 1 more card, so you might as well. And so she's going to put down 1, 2, 3. She now has a complete set, just like that. And if she were to, and then that's her turn. If she were to have this card and she were to play this, she can now force other players to pay her 6 points each. So you have to pay her 6 points. So that's interesting. Now it's Draco's turn. And he's going to draw his 2 cards to start off. He gets another Levy Corpus. And now he has the ability that allows him to take an item from another player, including from a complete set. So he's going to put this one down for his first action. Then he's going to play this Levy Corpus, which lets him steal from another player. And he wants to steal from her. However, C is going to block him. So we'll just discard those. And then what's he going to do? Well, he could do that again, since he's already used her action. She's not going to block him this time, and so he steals this item. And then that was his turn. So he got her in the end, and he made her waste her block action. So that comes to me. I will draw my 2 cards. Now I also got, this is another Ezio, but I also got this Reparo, which lets me take any one card from a discard pile and place it in front of you. So I could take a card and place it as currency if I wanted to, or I could, take a discarded property card or money card perhaps. What I'm instead going to do on my turn is I'm going to just put down 1, 2 properties, and I'm going to do this. This lets me collect points from each player for each item you have in that color. So I'm going to say I want points for this blue, which is 2 points. So everyone's going to have to give me 2 points from what they have in front of them, which is interesting because nobody decided to make any money. So now they have to give me 2 points. They have to give me 2 points. So they have to give me properties. So they have to give me these 2 properties. Isn't that fun? So I just grab their properties by forcing them to pay me for those properties. To pay me 2 points. And they have to overpay because these are worth 3 points each. Anyhow, you're going to continue doing that, going around the table until one person has 3 complete sets of magical items. I just said properties, but they're magical items. Same thing. It is Monopoly Deal. Just that you have these special abilities and you're using magical powers for actions and you're collecting magical items instead of properties. If you like Monopoly Deal, you'll like this game. If you like Harry Potter, you'll probably like this game. It's a nice enough game. The cards are just, a cheap, kind of flimsy, plastic-coated stock, but they're alright. And that is that. Comment, like, subscribe, and what you think. We'll see you next time for more. Thanks for watching.